Hey up guys, how's it going? Good afternoon. Well, it's a lot less humid today. I think the temperature's up, same as yesterday or other day, but it's a lot less humid. It's actually just a bit of a breeze and it's just a little bit cool. So the other day I was I said to you that I was going to go down and weed whack, whatever you want to call it, down by the river. Well, I did. As you can see where I've been, up around this little tree, and I got to just there, and what happened? I'm just marrying along, taking my time, enjoying, and the engine pitch changed. I have an ear for engines, so the engine pitch changed. I was like, hey, that sounds different. Then it was like running a bit erratic, and I'm like, well, it's a 2-cylinder engine, so there's not really a lot to go wrong with it. Maybe the spark plug, there's plenty of fuel. So it was already getting dark, so I stopped. But the Strimmer is kind of on its last legs. It still runs great, but it's falling apart. It leaks fuel from the carburetor. There's like a little quick release valve underneath. So I need to get it fixed, but I need to be able to cut the grass. So I bit the bullet and went and bought a new one today. Let me show you. So this is the new one. I wasn't sure what to get. So you can get a real cheap one or you can get a real expensive one. So I thought, what to get? I said, I thought about 2-stroke or 4-stroke. And I asked Jan, she contacted a friend that she knows, family friend, and asked for advice. And everybody's talking about this Honda 4-stroke. So I thought, well, I gotta put it together yet. This is the blade that came with it. I took it off so I could get it home, put it in the back of my pickup truck. And this is a new blade. These are high carbon steel. This comes from a shop in the village. It's 190 baht. It's 2 inches bigger than this one here. So this is 14 inches, as you can see there. But you can get 12 inches, 14 inches, 16 inches, whatever you want. But I'd hope the bigger the blade, the harder the engine has to work, or I have to go slower. So, and you can only cut so much at a time. So I thought, I like these blades here. You know, when I first come here and seen them blades, I was like, oh, that's different. Because in the West, as you know, you normally only get the plastic wire that you smack on the floor and it pops out. You get to play with all that. And I got here and they have those metal things. You can get the plastic, but I think Thai people are used to this and prefer this. So you just sharpen the blade like a normal knife whenever you feel necessary. So I got used to it now, but when you hit a rock, you have to be careful. I don't wear goggles, but I should. Some goggles come with the new one, so maybe I think I'll start wearing them. Only problem is you leak so much. But I think I'll start wearing them because the other day I got hit in the cheek with a rock. So, I mean, I've been streaming like that for years and years and years and years. So, but it's better to wear safety and have your eyeballs left, right? So, anyway, I went and bought it, and it cost me how much? 8,000 baht. Well, 7,900 baht. But the same one in the big store begins with a what is it called again? Home and a professional, right? No advertisement. If you go there, they're 9,000 some baht, but for the same one it's 8,000, basically 7,000. So I saved, you know, quite a bit of money on it, and I got the same one. But I didn't know about the shop, but I do now. One of Jan's family friends told her where to go to get it, and they had one left, so I got it. And I didn't even check it out. Normally you just, you know, in years gone by, I need to look at everything, make sure it's okay. But I didn't even like touch it. I just said, you know, what is this? They said 4-stroke. I'm like, I know what a 4-stroke is. And they said this one's a little bit cheaper because the shaft on it is not from Honda, it's from a Singapore company. I'm like, what difference does it make? You know, it's cheaper, I got the cheaper one. it's all guaranteed for a year. So, but it, you know, for those who know about engines, a two-stroke burns two-stroke oil. It's a petrol oil mixture. So there's always petrol or always oil in the exhaust, which means there's like white smoke. So in the ideal world, if it was burning good, not nice, then it would burn clean, right? So I don't know if you ever get it to burn clean, but anyway, mine was smoking. It started smoking a little bit. So you know, normally in a four-stroke engine, you would say smoke in the exhaust would mean like something's leaking, right? So, but smoke in the exhaust with a two-stroke, it could mean you got your oil ratios too high, so, or too much oil in the fuel. So I'm thinking, so the last time I bought some more fuel, I put just a little bit less oil in it, but it's still smoking. So, you know, when I cut the hedge and you're standing still on a still day, you're standing in a cloud of smoke, and you can smell it. You know, it's nasty. So I thought, you know something? Advantage, disadvantage. The advantage of a four-stroke is it burns cleaner. It doesn't burn oil, it's just burning the fuel, so it's burning cleaner. So when you're standing still in that smoke or in the exhaust, at least you're not breathing in oil as well. You know, and the little bit of heat in the exhaust, hopefully it will rise easier. So I know that the disadvantage of a four-stroke is that more moving parts. You know, you need a camshaft, push rods, valves, and all that sort of jazz in it. So more moving parts, easier for something to break, right? So I had one before I left the US. I never had one in England. Didn't have a garden big enough to do it. I just had a electric push mower, what they call them, hover mowers or whatever, because my garden was so small and the dirt was good, so the grass grew nice. But here in the US I had one, quite strong one, and it worked really well. So I thought, well, the one I had was, this one I bought brand new 5 years ago. So and it does everything, you know, it's not just trimming, it cuts the grass too, because the ground isn't particularly great, so I just use it for that too. But anyway, I bit the bullet. I went for the four-stroke, more expensive one. The cheapest one they had was 2,000 baht for a two-stroke. I said, no, I don't think so. So I bit the bullet, spent the extra money. Was it 100 baht short of 8,000 baht for a four-stroke Honda Strimmer. So I figure at least it'll burn cleaner, better for the environment. And so the other one, the only thing I think that might have gone wrong with it, I can't see it. It might have been just the spark plug. So on the way, there's a place to buy spark plugs. So I went in there, and Jan went in for me and got me a spark plug for the Strimmer. So I'll swap that, and if it can run again, then great. But that's high society when you have two Strimmers, right? Start a lawn care business, not. So but Jan keeps saying, let Mr. Monk use the Strimmer to cut down by the river, and I'm like, I don't want him to use it, because he bangs, you know, in Thai they don't think, oh, let it be longer because it'll be nice. Cut it short so you don't have to cut it again. There's no, the visual thing like, does a garden look nice, isn't there. So when I got, you know, he used it like once or twice, and I looked at the blade, and half the blade was gone. He bent it so bad. There's no sharp edge on it at all. And I used like 2 blades in 5 years. The blade that's on it now, that's ruined, I turned it over so you can use the other side. But I used 2 blades in 5 years. He used it 2 times and the blade's almost gone. Crazy, huh? So in the future, if he comes in here and uses the Strimmer, he can use that one and leave the good one alone, and I'll keep it nice the way I like to use it. But anyway, so I also got over here done yesterday and down the river. So I'm going to put this together and get some fuel in it. It's already been running. They said you have to pay before we'll start it. I said no, I want to see it running before I pay. And they're like, I said, I don't care, I can go somewhere else, up to you. So they started it. But so I'll pay. I says, if it starts, I'll pay, no problem. Of course it's brand new, but I don't know what's going on with it. So anyway, they started it and give them the money, and got it home. Went and got some Nam Pik Pow and a little bit pet, which is nice. That was my evening meal. It's cooled right down now, so I'm gonna put some petrol in it, put the new blade on it, and get it started and get down there and get some grass cut. I'll show you. So I'm ready to go. Got all the plastic off, put the new blade on. I haven't used the old blade that come with it. It was a little bit shorter. I don't like the shape, so I'll keep it as a spare. But this is a new one from that shop, 190 baht. Adjusted it up. Just got to put the harness on, but the harness that comes with it looks like a bondage thing, lime green. I said nope, so I'll use the old one, but it's ready to go. So just got to start it up. This is my fuel canister. Cost me an arm and a leg, 600 baht for a gas can. I guess I could have used an old oil can or something. I have one actually, 5-liter oil, an old oil can. Just got to rinse it out, but I bought that one because it's yellow. So I got a 2-stroke petrol oil mix in a red can. So I thought, hey, I'll get a yellow one, 10 liters, and then I won't be putting 2-stroke oil in it. I'll just say, use the yellow one for the red one, 4-stroke, right? So I just got to get it started now. How's that for quiet and no smoke? Amazing, huh? Very quiet. I'll put the old strap on. Ready to go. 4-stroke engine on a Strimmer. You think, well, 2-stroke's better because it's higher RPM. But I thought, I don't go full speed. I go about a third of the speed, something like that, and just take my time. So I'll try the same with this one and see how I get on. The good thing is I won't be standing in smoke, oily smoke anymore, or gas dripping on my legs. So now that I've got this one, now Jan says the motorcycle shops in the village normally fixes the Strimmers. So I'll put the new spark plug in it and see if it will run, and then if it does, I'll just ask them to, you know, to try to, well, they don't have to do anything. I guess I need to find the part. It's like a little valve that you press up to let some gas come out, or let water like condensation out. And there's a grommet with like a little jet in it, so it's leaking there. Jan says let it dry off and just put silicone on it if you never use it. I'm like, good idea. So what I'll do is I'll get off this, I'll get down the bottom, and I'll work until it's dark, because it's nice down there this time of day. And on the next video, I'll let you know how I got on down by the river. Okay guys, look after yourselves. Buckets of blessings, rivers of peace, joy and kindness. All the very best guys. See you later.